Hi everyone, so today what I thought I would show you how to do is just to make some simple little pita pizzas. So I've just got two pita breads here, they're just the large white ones. Equally you could also use wholemeal pita breads, they would be a good choice as they're a good source of fibre, so they're going to help to keep you fuller for longer and stop you snacking while you're at home, okay? So now I've got my two little pizzas in here. I'm now going to show you how to prepare the sauce, and then I'm going to show you how to prepare some toppings. So to make the sauce for your pita bread, what I'm going to suggest that you use is I've just got some Heinz tomato ketchup here. I've also got some just tomato puree. And then I have also got some Italian seasoning. Now, if you don't have Italian seasoning at home, you could equally use oregano, you could use mixed herbs, just something to add a little bit of flavour to your sauce. So I have just a little tablespoon there, and I'm going to add in 4 tablespoons of tomato sauce into my small bowl. And this will be enough for 2 pita bread. Okay, running out a little bit there. I'm just going to close that. And then into that I'm now going to add a tablespoon of tomato puree. Put that in as well. And then depending on how kind of herby you like things, I'm going to add just kind of a little shake of Italian seasoning. So just about, I've just added a tiny little bit on the top there. And then just using a small spoon, I'm now going to combine that. There we go, and that is your pizza sauce there, ready for your pita breads. So now that our little pizza sauce is ready, I'm just going to use that little teaspoon that I used to mix it all together, and I'm just going to equally spread that onto both of my pita breads. So just put a little dollop in the middle, and then just use the back of the spoon to spread it about. Try not to go too close to the edges, because then when it goes into the oven it'll spill over the edge a little bit. Okay, and that's my sauce now on my pita breads. And I'm now going to prepare the toppings to go on top of them both. Now for my toppings today for my pita pizza, I'm just using things that I have in the fridge, just using them up, and flavours that I know will complement each other. So I've got a mushroom here, just a little chestnut mushroom that I'm going to cut up. I've also got just a small piece of yellow pepper that I've just cut off of a pepper that I have in the fridge. I've also got some ham, and then I've got some cheese as well. Now you could equally use some tuna, you could use chicken, you could put sweet corn on it, you could put any other vegetable of your choice, or any other kind of already cooked meat topping. You could put some bacon on it if you cooked it before. So it's really something that you can make your own. I'm just showing you the way with the toppings that I'm going to put on today, but please use any other toppings that you have in your house available. So to cut the mushroom, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to always put the flat side down on my mushroom. Now, a lot of people always think you need to cut off this bit. This bit is perfectly edible, so you don't need to cut off this little stalk bit at the bottom. That gives part of your mushroom, okay? So I'm just going to hold it flat, and then I'm just going to start at one side, and I'm just going to make sure my hand's in a claw shape, keeping my fingers away, and I'm just going to slice down. Now you want to make your slices nice and thin, so it cooks at the same time as your pizza, and your vegetables don't take ages to cook in the oven. Okay, so there we go. I've just got some nice thin slices of mushroom, and then all I'm going to do with those slices of mushroom is I'm just now going to cut them in half, because I don't want them too big. I'm just going to cut them in half, and I will put them to the side of my board. Okay, and then with my pepper, I'm just going to do the exact same. I'm going to keep my hand in a claw shape, and then I'm just going to cut that into small thin strips as well, probably about 1 centimetre long. There we go, so I've just got some little thin strips there, and then all I'm going to do with those thin strips again is just cut them in half, just like I've done with the mushroom. Okay, and then I can put that to the side now as well. And then what I'm also going to add on is a couple of slices of ham. So I'm just going to take my ham out of the packet. And then what I would suggest doing is if you just roll up the ham. Just rolled up like that. And then all I'm going to do is just use my knife just to cut along. And then what you get is nice little thin circles of ham, which I'll put on my pizza like that. And the final thing that I've got here is one of my toppings for my pizza is some cheese. I've got 50 grams of cheese here, and just using the large side of my grater, I'm now going to grate that. Making sure you keep your fingers away from the grater, and if it gets too close, then just stop. Just about there. Okay, and now we are ready to top our pizzas. Okay, so now I've got my pizzas ready with my sauce on them. I'm now going to use my toppings that we've chopped up and my cheese that I've grated to decorate them evenly. So first of all, I'm just going to use my little mushrooms and I'm just going to spread them about the base of my pizza. And then I'll just do the same on the other one. As I said before, if you don't like mushrooms, you could equally use some onion, sweet corn, just any of your favourite vegetables. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pepper, and I'm just going to spread my pepper on top of my mushrooms. And then on top of that, I'm just going to spread my little pieces of ham. And then the last part, sprinkle the cheese. Just try and equally spread that 50 grams between your two pita breads. And that is my pita breads now ready to go into the oven, and I'm going to bake them in the oven for about 15 minutes. And that is the finished pita pizzas there, so you can see there that the cheese has melted and they're nice and crispy on the outside edge. So a quick, simple, easy lunch to make.
Your friends are saying that you